when you move your arms like this. It's a version of the heel hip thruster. With the arm, it makes you super strong. Trust me, I'm a professional. I'm a champion.
I'm pretty sure you're making this up. I've never seen this.
Well, you've been...
How do you feel? Do you feel unappealing? Well, the chances are that hole in your heart will never truly be filled. You'll have to live your life knowing maybe you're just not good enough, but you can't talk to anyone about it because it would make it all feel real. It would make you weak, and you need to be strong. Well, we can help you. Introducing Proto Pills. Our revolutionary proto-technology mixes in huge amounts of protein and fiber along with several other chemicals that when mixed together is sure to get you from this to this. And don't worry about what you've heard. Our new formula is scientifically proven to only cause a 45% chance of addiction and less than 1% chance of causing empathy deficit disorder or inception of a Wendigo curse. So call this number now to begin your 7-day free trial, after which it's only $89.99 a month. You can't get these prices anywhere else.
Hello and welcome to the Gryith Show, where I can see how humanity is ruining the media landscape this week, and why I'm glad I'm just a spectre who only exists in digital space.
Well, it's time once again to anybody watching for the Gryith Show. Sorry, my phone just dinged at me and I wasn't exactly sure why. And now it's not dinging for anything. Please ding. There it is. Anyway, it's time for the Gryith Show Live once again. The show where we look at games and other media news from throughout the week. But with that, I do want to make emphasis on the and other news, because being the first week after E3, it's been a bit of a slow news week. So there's not much to talk about on that front, but there are still things that are worth mentioning. And I'm going to do that right now. By the way, feel free to jump into the Gryith Discord down in the panels below if you aren't already there. Let's get started. And the question for the day is, should I shave my beard? Seriously, I keep looking at it in the preview on Streamlabs. I'm thinking to myself, does it need to go? That Pepsi's gone very flat, but I poured out a whole pint, so I'm gonna fucking drink it. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm using the wrong logo on the one with no screen. So the first of our news is from yes, shave your beard. I dare you. Should I shave it into a specific style? Randu, maybe that could be fun. Maybe that could be a fun little bit. So our first story is not Google Stadia, but I'm probably getting that advertised because I talk about it all the goddamn time. What is the news is that Ash Williams has been pretty much all but confirmed. He was leaked a while ago with a pretty extensive data mine from the game, which confirmed a lot of characters which leaked a bunch of characters which were later confirmed. And the only characters which haven't been confirmed are characters like the Joker, Terminator, and Ash Williams. And for a while, when you searched Mortal Kombat Terminator or Mortal Kombat Ash Williams on the Google thing, it would say add Mortal Kombat 11 introducing DLC Ash Williams or Terminator. So it's all but confirmed. This was clearly just a slip up by NetherRealm or Warner Brothers or whoever's making that game. Yeah, I was worried that would happen. What color do you think will play well with the green screen? Yellow. Yes. Oh, but that makes me go a little ghosty. Okay. See if I can do an orange. No, that just makes it a bit fuzzy. Makes it look like a sunset. Blue? No, blue makes shadows. Look at this. Ooh, look at that. Anyway, I'll just turn it off. It's fine. It's not really doing much for me anyway. Can I tell you guys something? A lot of people think that I have lights, and I have used lights before in my setup here. I have lights over there. Over there, I have lights that I have used in the past, especially for the green screen. But I don't actually use lights to illuminate myself. I just have my monitors at 100% brightness at all times. And that pretty much does the trick. Anyway, I think this is cool. I fucking love Evil Dead and Ash Williams, so I would love to see this in Mortal Kombat 11 and a Terminator. But although Terminator is kind of whoring himself out at the moment. Moving on to our next story. Horizon Zero Dawn's lead producer has passed away very sadly. It's very sad that this has happened so soon after E3. I thought this is worth mentioning because obviously a death is a huge news, and no one ever talks about deaths of people in the games industry. But this guy was lead producer on a couple of really great games, namely Horizon Zero Dawn, and Killzone Shadowfall as well. It is worth mentioning, even if it's a bit of a tonal shift. Moving on. So if you aren't aware of what the NVIDIA Shield is, you may be more recently if you weren't before, because people have been talking about the NVIDIA Shield in reference to the Google Stadia. Google Stadia obviously being Google's cloud streaming platform. It's being it's being compared to the NVIDIA, unfairly compared to the NVIDIA, as NVIDIA is a device that allows you to stream games online. But NVIDIA, number one, isn't very good. Number two, streams games mostly from your PC. So it's not a very fair comparison, I don't think. What do you think? Because I don't think it's a very fair comparison. But the point is, they're going to bring out the NVIDIA Shield TV, and it's apparently going to share a lot of the tech. Oh my god. People only message me when I'm on stream. It's going to share a lot of the tech with the Nintendo Switch. It's in fact maybe more powerful than a Nintendo Switch, which I think is very interesting. But if it's still just a device to stream games, that seems like wasted potential. I mean, look at the Switch. You can play so many huge games on that. Doom runs pretty flawlessly on the Switch. Imagine what you could do with a slightly more powerful machine. I hope NVIDIA doesn't squander it. Wait a minute, about to join VC. Okay, but I'm moving on to the next story. So this is actually a story from December of last year. I own... He's up there. Let me see if I can grab him. I own one of these Sphero BB-8s, which isn't reacting to the green screen well. And I also own, if I can point my camera over there, you can't see him, but I do also own BB9E, which was another from that line. And I love these things. They are absolutely not worth the price, but they are really, really good devices. Technologically, they're really great. This thing hasn't failed me in 2 years. It's really sturdy. I dropped this thing down 2 flights of stairs one time. Not a scratch. Not a scratch on him. It is really good. Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello, I'm just... Oh, God.
Yeah?
My microphone and everything is messing up right now.
Oh, dear. Well,
Oh,
I'll carry
yeah,
on
I
with
can
it.
see it. Yep.
I own the BB-8 and the BB-9E. And I think they're amazing, but I can kind of guess why they discontinued them. No one's going to have bought them. No one's going to have wanted them. It was probably way too much to make. This uses, I imagine this uses military grade plastics. The Verge, blah, blah, blah. Let me see if I can find the part I'm thinking of. The first year is always our biggest. The second year is way smaller, and the third year gets really tiny. They've created some good devices. No, it doesn't really say much. Well, the reason stated that they discontinued this was because it was just too expensive to make, and they weren't making enough return off of it. I think Sphero is a limited. It's got a limited time left. Let's be honest here. It's not long for this world. Every single time they release a device, it has a boom of sales, and as he said, it gets smaller and smaller every year. This sold a bunch of units in the first year. Next year, practically none. They had to discontinue it. They had to discontinue the original Sphero. The only thing that gets major sales now is the education versions, because 70-year-old teachers buy them, because on the website it says they're for education, and they make education fun, and they do everything for you. And teachers are always up for having their job done for them, as long as they still get paid. That was just a little detour. Hello?
Hello, I am finally back from dying.
Brilliant. Dying
I
is
know,
not a
right?
good place to be.
Yes. Very much.
So,
Oh,
you may be aware that Cyberpunk 2077 had a gameplay demo at E3.
yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen any
And
gameplay.
last year they did the same thing. They released a gameplay demo at E3, but they didn't release it online, sadly. As in, they didn't release the video of it until a few weeks later at PAX, where, you know, they did release it online. And that's... I'm glad that they're doing the same thing again, because I was worried that they'd be a bit more secretive about it this time, being so close to the game's release in just half a year. Showing...
Yeah, that...
Yeah. You were going to say?
I was gonna say something, but I think I'd rather not.
All right, fair enough. I think they're confident in the size of the game. Personally, I think the game's going to be a flop. I know it's CD Projekt Red making it, and it looks amazing, but it's too good to be true, in my opinion. And when something's too good to be true, it's usually not.
True, you know?
Isn't
It
it?
may be good. It may be actually good.
I hope it's good. I'd love to be pleasantly surprised, but I have a bad feeling. I usually go with my gut, and my gut tells me this is too good to be true. But I'd love to be pleasantly surprised, and I have faith. Oh my god, what's that outside? I have faith in CD Projekt Red. They're good boys and girls, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, let's hope that it's actually good, you know?
Yeah, I hope so. And on E3 gameplay footage, there has been released on a bunch of different channels footage of the Outer Worlds, the game made by Obsidian, who made the original Fallout games. It looks really generic and uninspired. I'm not gonna lie here, Chief.
Oof.
It's just generic shooter. It looks like Prey meets Fallout meets... Hello, Sneaky
Halo.
Pigeon. Welcome to the stream. We're talking video game and media-related news. Feel free to drop into the Discord and join the voice chat if you want to. And feel free to drop a follow. Yeah. What are you going to say?
Oh, I feel it's like kind of like Halo. I can see
Yeah.
because
yeah.
with advanced weapons and yeah, I don't think it. I feel like they're just grabbing the, like they just basically made a game out of other games.
Yeah, it's essentially just a hybrid of a bunch of other games. Thank you for the fantastic music, Sneaky Pigeon. I know what the hell you're doing. I'm a sub. And I'm followed. I'm sorry. I didn't notice. Have you changed your username? Look, I'm not good at this, alright? I'm not good at this. And I blast the US. Yes, you have changed your username. Is it Killer Cam? I think it's Killer Cam that always blasts the USSR anthem.
And somehow always has green.
Yeah, I
In
understand. It
my-
always has green, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, so I feel like it's probably Cam. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's me. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Good to see you. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, this just looks like a hybrid of a bunch of other games. When it was first announced, I sort of thought, this could be okay. I don't think so anymore. I think this will probably be a bit of a flop.
Like Fallout 76.
No, it won't be that bad.
Oh,
That's a
okay,
pretty
at
low
least it
bar.
won't be- okay, okay, it won't be that bad.
It's a pretty low bar for entry. Jesus. See you, Sneaky Pigeon. Hurry back. I'm going to keep calling him Sneaky Pigeon now, and I'm going to forget who he is again. Did you see the Fortnite cartoon?
Oh no, burn it! I already knew about this and burn it. No,
Did you
burn
see?
It. No,
It was so
just
funny.
skip
You
it.
had the
No,
fishman who went...
burn it. Ugh.
Did you see?
Ugh.
Polygon decided to
No.
say this is a sign of
No.
good things to come.
No.
Is it?
Get
Has,
out.
has Epic Games not noticed that Fortnite is at its lowest in player numbers in months?
Yeah, that's why they're making a cartoon. Okay.
Are they trying to up the player base
God.
again?
Yeah, probably trying to get more money.
It's not gonna
because
work.
That's how. Well, you never know, right? There's tons of Fortnite cringy kids out there.
Yeah, but are they
You know,
still... As I said, Fortnite's user numbers are at an all-time low. Well, not all-time, but are at a low since like the beginning of last year. This is the lowest they've been since the beginning of last year.
Well, they wasted money, so now they have to go with it, okay?
Eek.
And they should burn it. They should burn it.
Yeah, they should burn it.
The cartoon, that doesn't... Nobody makes a cartoon out of a game except, like, Spyro.
No, people make Fortnite cartoons all the time. They make them in-game.
Oh,
Or they make,
God.
like, Fortnite SFMs. You kidding me?
That's not good.
You never been on YouTube Kids? I haven't.
Yeah,
but I
I
know
know-
that that's what
no.
happens on there.
Oh.
Moving on to our next story, because who cares about Fortnite in the month of our Lord June of 2019?
No.
Dr. Mario World.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I think it looks
Actually, on
awful.
mobile.
I do. I feel like someone's
Is it
gonna
gonna
hate me
be
for
like-
this.
Is it gonna be like Super Mario Run?
No,
It's gonna be like fun and then.
it's not. It's like
Oh.
reverse Tetris. I'm sorry, Josh. What's up, Jess? Jess?
Oh no. What happened?
What's poppin'? Try my best to talk.
Oh. I guess she's sick.
Oh no, maybe my microphone's not working or something. Oh, I'm still feeling really shitty. Oh, that's fine. That's okay. Maybe the Gryith show can make you feel a little better. Because we talk
Yeah.
about inane garbage that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. And that's what really matters. I think Dr. Mario World looks garbage and awful.
It does look. It looks like what's it called? Kind of like Candy Crush mixed with
Yes, it
Tetris?
does. It looks like a game from 1995.
A very bad 19.
Oh wait, it's just Mario, Dr. Mario. Does anyone are there like Dr. Mario fans out there? Are there people who are like, oh, I can't wait for the Dr. Mario game. I can't wait for the
There
next
probably-
one of the.
Probably.
There probably
There's
are.
always a fan of something, you know.
There's one person sat out there like, yes, finally,
Yes,
they're
there's only.
finally listening to the
It's
fans.
not Dr. Mario, it's like Bubble Bobble.
What was Dr. Mario's gameplay like? It was a bunch of mini games, right?
Dr. Mario was like Tetris, but you had to match the colors.
Is that not what this is?
No, this is like Bubble Bobble or Brick Breaker. Or Peggle.
No, it's not like that because you have to use the pills to match the colors.
Yeah, but in Dr. Mario, they fell down like Tetris. And you just had to match the colors up to make a line.
Well, this is kind of just that in reverse.
Yeah, but it's not.
No, it's absolutely not. Although Peach is a doctor now, so that's good. I like
Yeah,
that.
makes
And
me
Toad and Luigi.
And Toad. Who cares about Toad? Once again, are there Toad fans? Are there people who are like, oh my god? Finally.
There are
Yeah,
Toad.
sorry,
There
why?
are definitely.
What do you mean
Toad.
there are definitely... Name one.
Me.
Toad
Jess, you're a
fan.
Toad fan.
Toad's cute, okay?
Toad's not cute. Do a Toad impression,
Toad-
Jess.
Toad has a annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario! Okay, I'm back. Hey, Sneaky
Don't kill my
Pigeon.
ears. Kill my ears.
Mario, your princess is in another castle.
Oh no. Oh god. I don't
like the
think
fact-
Dr. Mario World is gonna be that good.
I don't think it's going to be good. But we'll talk about another mobile game coming out soon that
there's
is going to be
evil
good.
Bowser, Dr. Bowser.
But what if he's a good doctor?
Why? No, he's Bowser.
But that doesn't mean he's evil, you racist.
So now he's gonna be a doctor?
Yes.
No, though.
I don't see what doesn't make sense about that.
I bet he's just gonna give out like random prescriptions.
Just say Cam or Sneaky or something, you're making me uncomfortable. Okay, sorry, Cam. My apologies. I just have a habit of reading someone's entire name out. I just read every single word that's put on the screen. I'm like a trained monkey. That's very poorly
your
trained.
mic.
You're like Anchorman.
I am. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what's his name? Evan Almighty.
Nah, wrong Burgundy. Binch.
No, there's that scene in Bruce Almighty where Evan's like,
There's
Where-
the entire film of Anchorman.
yeah, but Bruce Almighty's. No, Bruce Almighty's not better than Anchorman. I'm not gonna pull that. I'm not gonna pull that.
Anchorman, like the entire plot is that he reads exactly what he sees on the screen.
I know that's the plot. I watched it. Trained monkey, that's me. Ooh, ooh, monkey. Jess, can you say ooh, ooh, monkey?
Ooh ooh monkey.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so I ordered the Oculus Quest
Oculus.
yesterday.
I'm gonna order it soon because
Oh.
I really want to play Beat Saber.
Me too. Well, I can on my PSVR, but I want to do it without
yeah,
cables
but your
lying around everywhere.
PSVR sucks. Okay?
It's actually surprisingly good. All right, it just has a lot of
but it
lights on
doesn't
it.
have that many songs on Beat Saber.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And you can actually mod the game on Oculus Quest, despite what many people say.
Oh, that's nice.
In fact, I've already set up a bunch of mods,
Stop
a bunch of
saying
modded
no.
songs. I'll
That-
show you.
that's
I'll
bad.
I'll show
Stop
you.
modding. Stop modding.
Why?
Stop. No. No.
Beat Saber, the
No,
Beat
no.
Saber guys love it.
No.
They said they do it
Mm.
themselves, but they can't. Look,
No.
I got all these songs here. Look at them all.
What are the pictures, images on those? Oh, God. Okay, fine.
There you go. I'm ready.
Fine.
I'm ready for my big show.
That's
Right.
a lot of love.
So, the Vive, I ordered the Oculus Quest, and I found out the day after that the Oculus Cosmos was announced,
You're gonna
which
order the Cosmos as well?
No, that's just the problem is, this year there are so many killer cameras redeemed to Twitch follow. How am I not already following you? Am I not already following you, Cam? That doesn't make much sense. What's wrong with my green screen? It was fine a second ago. Oh well, who cares?
Screen sucks.
There are way too many VR headsets now. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like phones. There are just too many to choose from, and they've all got their different strengths and weaknesses. You got like the Vive, which has the best tracking. You've got the Rift, the Rift S, which doesn't need lighthouses, so that's a plus. You've got the Valve Index, which has those incredible Knuckles controllers that look amazing. No, you're not. Am I not following it? Oh, that makes me cry. I'll follow you after the stream. Tougher than a Knuckles. But then you've got this, and this kind of looks like a bit of a mess because they've copied the design of their new controllers from the Rift S.
Well,
those are identical. I mean, I
hope for the
hope.
best.
Yeah.
Like, technology has grown so far that this will probably be good.
I mean, I hope. It says that it still relies on the external tracking, but it doesn't have the tracking sensors. So maybe it does both?
Never mind. It might have a...
I don't like external tracking. I've been using the PSVR.
Yeah, now I'm doubting it.
Yeah, if you get a tethered VR headset, definitely get the Rift S. So easy to set up.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to our next story.
Oh yeah, Gryith, you should play Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
The VR horror.
Oh yeah, I really want to. I really, really want to. I've avoided looking at any spoilers for the game because I just want to go in blind. I really want to play that. Maybe I'll do it on stream one day. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway.
Who knows?
The Monster Hunter movie, which I bet all of you forgot was happening, its first trailer was leaked.
Oh.
It's from the director of the Resident Evil movies. I'm going to stick it on mute. It looks terrible. I'm going to say that. The monsters look alright. But the human characters and the environments look like garbage.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Like that monster right there. That looks like
They probably didn't have enough budget.
Probably.
Yeah, they had to do with their budget and they failed.
Yeah, clearly. I don't see another problem is I just don't like Monster Hunter. I think it's a bad game series. I just think they're bad games. And apparently I'm in the minority there in thinking it's bad, because apparently it's everyone's favorite thing. Oh shoot, my turtle got away again. I'll be right back. Hurry back, Cam. Good luck with the turtle.
No.
Send turtle pictures in the Discord. What do you think of Monster Hunter as a franchise?
As a franchise, it's not that good in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not that good. And the movie looks kind of worse than the actual franchise.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna play it again. Hello, Cat. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you.
Hey, Cat. Cat, join VC. I swear, if you don't.
I think the film looks terrible. If this is what they're leading with in terms of advertising, it looks like they spent £20 on it. Sorry, dollars. Wait, no, it's a Japanese movie, so it'll be like yen.
20 yen.
20 yen. You know what that translates to?
That's like one. I don't know.
That's like 20 cents.
Yeah. 5,000 yen. I don't know.
5,000 yen. Yeah, that's like $50, I think. Me and a friend got into a 2-month argument over which was better, Doki Doki or Monster Hunter.
Doki Doki.
I think Doki Doki is better because it's at least interesting, but Monster Hunter has more replayability.
It's like a unique game.
Less
more unique.
Is it less than 50? Oh yeah, because the yen's worth less than I thought. It's less than 1 cent. It's like 0.5 of a cent.
Then it would be like 10 cents if I said 20 yen.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's so confusing.
Oh, moving on to our next story because I don't want to talk about Monster Hunter. You guys see Skatebird? Jess, what do you think about Skatebird?
A skateboard.
Jess hates
Wow, that's
Skatebird.
That's some good skating.
Right now, you mother.
That bird can skate though.
Yes, look, he flaps his wings when he
That
skates.
bird can literally. I wonder if it can fly with the skateboard.
That would be amazing. Yeah, yen value is weird. Yeah, it is. It's hard to translate it into other currencies because it's like 0.52 or something. 0.32? I don't know. But
Yeah, it's really confusing.
I think this will be Game of the Year 2020. Look at it. But you're a bird on a skateboard. Skatebird.
Wow, such a bird that can fly. I wonder.
A bird that can
I
skate.
can only flap its wings like a chicken.
Have you ever seen a bird on a skateboard before? Don't lie.
No,
You haven't.
probably can fly.
This is a new, unmatched territory. See, if this was a movie, if they made a movie about a skateboarding bird, instantly I'd be like, that sounds like garbage. But as a game, I'm like, genius. Crap, I'll be back when I get my turtle. Okay, see you, Cam. Hey, Cat.
Absolute mad lad.
Hey, Cat, what's up?
I changed my profile picture and everything. I'm now just Cat.
Just Cat.
Just Cat. There's nothing more simpler than that.
You're not Comrade Cat or Commandant Cat?
No,
Just Cat? Wow.
Yep. Just cat.
Absolute love my picture because I love that meme.
What, the one of the annoyed cat?
I think it's more of a disturbed cat, but
Yeah, yeah, true. It's up for interpretation.
yeah, it's like a hot topic right now.
Yes.
Let's get
What do you
into
think-
this show. Let's talk about this cat.
What do you think of Skatebird, Cat?
Skateboard. What's
Skateboard.
skateboard?
Skatebird. It's about a bird that can skateboard.
Holy shit!
And
that
can
sounds like a
probably
game
fly.
and a half.
And when he goes in the air, he flaps his wings. Who's
Yeah.
this?
The worst pun I've ever heard.
Skatebird.
Skatebird.
Skateboard.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying hello. I'm gonna be gone again.
Oh no. Okay. Well, it was good to
I'll
see
be back
you.
again soon.
Okay, it was good to see you, Cat. Hurry
Seen
back.
a big cat.
Yeah, see ya.
Hey, Flub.
Hey, I fell asleep.
You foolish fool.
So I missed like an hour.
No, you didn't.
I missed like an hour of the.
I started 10
podcast.
minutes late, but don't tell anyone.
Oh.
You only missed half an hour. That's fine.
Okay, I guess that's pretty much better.
I can't believe people aren't making more. Gryith has been live for 34 minutes, 14 seconds. There you go. But 10 of those minutes were taken up by the intro, so. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night's going to have Shovel Knight in it, and that's the only interesting thing about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Yay.
Do any human beings on the face of the earth care about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night?
One person.
Who?
That is you.
I care
I
that in
don't-
the trailer he tortured his Konami director.
He
and
does
that
do
David
that.
Hayter's on it.
I wish that someone would torture actual Konami director. No, I shouldn't say that. Someone's going to clip that and send that to Konami, and I'm going to get blacklisted from ever working with them. Why the fuck would I ever want to work with them? Fuck Konami.
You don't
Fuck
get
Konami.
blacklisted, you get like hitmen paid to
I
take
would.
you out.
I would. Konami would do that. They blacklist their own employees from working for any other companies. Do you know that?
Ooh, that's not nice.
Except that's kind of easier said than done when you're like Kojima.
Yeah, but Kojima, in case you'd forgotten, Kojima couldn't make his company Kojima Productions for 3 years because he had a contract, and in his contract
yeah.
he said that he couldn't work for anyone who wasn't related to Konami for 3 years.
Well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's awful.
You
Fuck
know, people
Konami.
should stop accepting contracts from Konami.
Yeah, but people don't have much of a choice in Japan. You kind of get forced into most jobs. They have a very unhealthy work culture in Japan. But that's a topic for another time. What I am gonna say is public stance here. Fuck Konami.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night looks like a generic, not even a Metroidvania, just a generic side scroller. Infinity Train. In case you hadn't seen it, Infinity Train required you to solve a puzzle to watch its teaser. And then you could watch an advert for it, which was mostly recreated scenes from the pilot episode. Why has... Oh, I know what it is. The sun's gone down. That's why my green screen's freaking out. Because it's not got the same kind of light on it anymore. This is very sad. I'll just leave it. Who cares? Infinity Train, in case you don't know, was a pilot that went up on the Cartoon Network YouTube channel a couple years ago. It got overwhelmingly positive responses, and Cartoon Network pretty much immediately signed it up for a...
Oh, what about Onion and Apple?
Onion Apple?
Yeah.
But that didn't look very good. What are you on about?
It was the greatest show ever.
There are a few good... There are actually quite a few good pilots on the Cartoon Network YouTube channel. Like, Jess, what was that one where it was like a cartoon character? It was like a found footage show. No, like a documentary style show like The Office, but it was about a cartoon character who was adopted in a real life setting. I don't remember. Anyway, Infinity Train is officially happening. It's gonna be like... What's it gonna be like? What did Alex say the other day when I posted it? Let me scroll up. No, Alex didn't say it. Who said it? What's that film? I think I said it. I think it's my own opinion that I'm mixing up here. Snowpiercer. It looks like Snowpiercer for kids. That's what it looks like. Anyone seen Snowpiercer?
It rings a bell, but I'm not sure if I have.
It's a real hidden gem of a movie. Go watch it. Moving on to our next story.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've seen that one actually.
Snowpiercer?
Yeah, I can't really remember it though.
Yeah, it's the one where they're on a train, and they're gonna make their way to the front of the train.
It's the kind of film that like you see is on in like an airplane flight, but you don't really listen to it.
Yeah, exactly. But if you watch it, it's a real hidden gem.
Oh, I've seen that shit.
What do you want about? It's great. I love Snowpiercer.
It's awful. What, the one where like there's a crazy woman that's like conducting all this political stuff, and they're like going through the snow in a train forever?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
it's the one where each class has its own carriage, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah, I know exactly the film one.
I like that one.
Josh, breaking news.
Yeah.
Sophia just told me that you know the reverse music in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer?
Yes.
That's the game over sound from the first Zelda game ever.
Is it?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Our next story, Harry Potter Wizards Unite is releasing in 2 days. I said earlier when I was talking about Dr. Mario World that I'd be talking about a better mobile game. This is the better mobile game. I have high hopes for this. I have a really good feeling about this game. There's full skill trees in this game. You can choose to be an aura, a professor, or a magizoologist.
Is there gonna be gay Dumbledore in there?
I hope so. I hope, because another thing you can do, you can fight evil wizards, or you can also find these things called foundables, which are... They're essentially just references to the movies, but they're objects that you can collect. And some of them are people having conversations or interacting in some way. For instance, Harry Potter getting his soul sucked out by a Dementor is one of these foundables. I hope one of the foundables is Dumbledore fucking Grindelwald in the ass. That's what I want.
Well, technically that wasn't in the movies yet.
But it was in the books, according to J.K. Rowling.
Was it?
She says it's in there if you look between the lines.
You know, as an impressionable 11-year-old boy, I don't think I recall myself hearing anything about bum fun in Harry Potter.
Why do you think they call him Bumbledore?
Bumblebore.
Bumblebore. Bumlord. Anyway, moving on to our next story. Harry Potter Wizards Unite. They released 2 trailers. First they released a generic gameplay trailer. It's got this stock happy music over it, and it shows you just some generic gameplay. They've really improved their AR system since Pokemon Go, because obviously this is made by Niantic, who made Pokemon Go. They show you some of the foundables, which was just on screen. They show you the port keys, which allow you to go into places from the Harry Potter world and view them in virtual reality. What else do they show off? They show off these. I imagine will be pretty much like gyms, and you can fight with spells and stuff. Who knows? I'm wondering how they're going to do spells in this game. Are you going to have to use motion controls, or just do what some Harry Potter apps have done, and you have to swipe in certain shapes on the screen, or how's that going to work?
You probably unlock them like Pokeballs back in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You have to pay to get the killing curse or something.
Yeah, pay $10.99 on the black market for Vada Kedavra.
Pay $10.99 to go and kill kids.
We all want to do it. We're just letting you live out your dreams.
Do it from the safety of cyberspace,
where no one will know it was you. So Sony's opened up some job positions for God of War 2, which is very exciting, because I loved God of War 1. It's my second favorite game of all time, and I don't mean God of War 1 from 2005. I mean God of War 1 from last year. Really good game.
I see. Who are they hiring? Like developers?
Just developers, concept artists, that kind of thing.
Oh, so I can't shave my head and show up like with a beard and say, "Can I be Kratos, please?"
Come on! I thought we were making Kratos a dad. I've got a dad bod. Come on!
Boy!
Just do the Derek voice for Kratos. Boy!
Boy! Boy! Boy!
Josh, can't I do a better boy impression than you?
What, of Atreus? That's because Atreus sounds like a little baby girl.
Of Kratos going, boy.
Boy. No, I can do a better one than you, Jess. I'm sorry. It's because
No,
I can hit those low notes and you can't.
I'm sorry that I'm a woman.
You should be.
I'm sorry, I was born the wrong
kidding.
gender.
Oh, let's move on from that joke and go to our next story, which is that Google has officially brutally murdered Daydream VR.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know what that is.
Daydream VR was Google's... I have my headset somewhere around here. There it is. Let me grab it.
Weird.
Oh, here it is. Oh, fuck. I'm tangled. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm back. So, Daydream was Google's VR, mobile VR platform. It was surprisingly solid considering it only cost like $40. I love the controller as well. I think I might just keep the controller just for posterity. But they have killed it. They've killed it because the only thing it was good for... They released a bunch of games in the first year. Didn't release any games in the second year, but said that they're still making stuff for it, we promise. Third year, they didn't even mention it at their keynote in August. And then this is the fourth year, and the only thing it's good for, because they're not releasing games for it anymore, is watching movies. They have just removed the Google Play Movies and TV app from the Daydream, which is the only way besides Netflix to watch movies.
So you can't even like play offline games on there.
You can. There were games like there was a game made by Justin Roiland specially for the Daydream. It's still only available on the Daydream. Can't remember what it's called. Virtual Reality, now a very popular game, was first released on a Daydream. What else? A bunch of social VR games were released for the Daydream, which was really cool. Alt Space and things like that. But it never really took off because Google never really put in the effort. This is the thing that makes me really nervous about Stadia. Because if they didn't put in the effort with VR, why would they put in the effort with Stadia?
Yeah, I mean that is pretty confusing.
I'll see you, Randu.
Still, I don't think they can really say that Google killed it because it's still like usable.
Works. Yeah, it still works.
It's not as bad as like games as a service.
No, you're absolutely right. But the only thing as I said, they haven't released a new game for it. In a single new game, not even like an indie game, has not been released for it in months, almost a full year, and they just removed the ability to watch movies and TV through anything except Netflix.
You see, that just makes me think, when was the last time that a game for the Nintendo Wii was released? Let me Google this real quick.
Just now, just at E3.
There was that?
Just Dance 2020 was announced for the Nintendo Wii.
That's still going on?
Yeah.
I thought it was dead.
No, Nintendo Wii.
Is it? So, but the... What?
Yeah.
Why didn't I know about this?
How did you? Were you not watching the Gryith Show Live's E3 extravaganza?
How could I miss such an extravagant event?
How could you? Just kill the Wii 2020, says Samu. Thank you for the 5 bits. You're still in third though, Samu. Just saying. Oh.
We have to get a Wii Sports 2, please.
Wii Sports 2.
Or just Nintendo are watching.
Just make Switch Sports, please.
That might be a good idea, actually.
I'd play it. They could use motion controls. They could release the Switch Fit board. I'd use that.
The Switch Fit, you just stand on your Switch and break it.
Just stand. No, it would be cardboard. It would be made of cardboard.
This was my idea, and I made that exact joke. So I'm hungry.
I'm sorry,
I
Jess.
said it
No,
louder.
I made the cardboard joke.
Oh, he said it louder. Well, I'll say it louder.
I made the joke about standing on your Switch.
Oh yeah,
and
you did
breaking
make the joke about standing on the Switch, but I made the joke about it being made of cardboard.
If you said it off stream, it doesn't count.
Yeah, right. Dreams are the only thing to be real.
You
anymore.
snooze, you lose.
Oh no. But yeah, Daydream's dead. So I'm just gonna throw this thing out right now. I just threw it. It's gone. Did I keep the controller? Ah, fuck. The controller's really nice. Oh well. Yeah.
You absolute fucking madman. Why
See,
would you do that?
You know, do it for the vine.
You can still salvage it for parts, you know?
What parts? It doesn't have anything in it. It's a mobile VR headset. You put your phone in it.
Why would you buy that?
Because you can't use the Daydream VR app without it.
Okay.
It has an NFC chip in it.
Okay, just move to the next thing, because this is like a whole rabbit hole of me not understanding things and then complaining about them once I do.
Okay, well, I do have one more thing to say.
Alright.
This either means that they are fully giving up on the Daydream to focus entirely on the Stadia in the gaming space, or it means that they're going to release a new version of a new VR platform completely unrelated to the Daydream. And that would be my hope, personally. I think them killing off Daydream like this really puts a bad taste in my mouth with Stadia, because the Daydream they released it like 3 years ago, and they've already killed it. What are they going to do with Stadia?
I don't know.
Moving on.
It's a shame because a lot of their software is actually quite revolutionary.
It is. It definitely is. Oh, Google. Plus, Tilt Brush. Weirdly, Tilt Brush, the VR app made by Google, was never available on Daydream VR. Ever. Which I find absolutely bizarre.
Yeah, that is quite weird.
Moving on to our next story. Paramount has confirmed that Paranormal Activity 7 is in development. I wouldn't normally feature this, but the reason I'm featuring this is because I think Warner Brothers or whoever also announced that they're going to be making more Saw movies, but who was it? Chris Rock is going to be the director. So what comedian do you think is going to be the director of Paranormal Activity 7?
Let me think.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler. Why?
Because they hate horror, so.
What's the plot of the movie?
Make it a really bad director, and then they can just kill off horror slowly.
That's true. Maybe that's what they're doing.
I think it's gonna be Ray Romano from Everybody Loves Raymond, because I always used to mix up Everybody Hates Chris, which was Chris Rock. With that. And it fits perfectly because Paranormal Activity, it's been like 20 years. His parents are dead. They're like poltergeists haunting his house. He's like, Ma, I'm trying to do my taxes. Why you gotta come down here?
Why you gotta come down here haunting me?
Rabbit! Rabbit!
I've just drawn Wooloo as a human. I think she's really cute, so you should all look at it.
Post it. Post it.
I will. Hold on.
Yeah, I think Paranormal Activity is going to be a fucking joke,
fucking
of
hate
course.
myself. I need that fucking Ray Romano bloody Paranormal Activity movie now.
Ray Romano.
I really need it.
You better hope that it's it's the Ray Romano one.
It has to be. He's been doing a lot of stuff recently. Like he did a little.
Yes, I love her outfit.
He did like a dark comedy romance movie a few years back that I watched. And I thought, that's pretty good.
Jess, you've just drawn a sheep version of Zelda from Breath of the Wild.
Well, I was drawing Zelda, so I thought I'll just make
He's just making it to Wooloo. You did it.
I didn't make it into Wooloo. I was drawing Zelda before. You can see on the left.
I know, I saw.
And I was like, oh, let's just draw Wooloo because Wooloo's cute.
More like cute Lou. Anyway, moving on to our next story.
More like Lulu, my dog.
Final Fantasy VII was told to make Tifa's chest less unnatural, and a bunch of fucking losers are complaining about this. Have you noticed? Have you seen this? Have you seen Tifa in the original game?
Motifa.
Right.
I've seen Motifa.
Oh my god, Jess, stop. So here's Tifa in the original game, right? Here's what she looks like. Here's what she looks like. Hugely oversized breasts, right? That's essentially her character design. In this one, she has human-sized breasts. And everyone's complaining about it. Do you know what people are saying? Because my favorite part about these kinds of things, everyone gets angry about them, like, oh, people shouldn't try and justify making characters more realistic. No, people shouldn't try and justify making characters more sexualized. But I love it. I love when they try and justify it, because the justification people use is, well, if you're making a remake, you should remake everything, even the bad parts. Which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, let's remake a game and put all the bugs back in.
Let's remake Silent Hill.
Okay, 1 minute. Be right back.
Nice. Let's remake Silent Hill, except let's keep the control scheme from the original PS1 version, where you have to use the D-pad exclusively. That sounds like fun. Moving on to our next story. Pixar has announced their new movie.
That's 2 fucking times today my cat scared the shit out of me.
I didn't know you had a cat.
Oh, I have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Oh, nice.
I have many pets. But yeah, okay, first of all, earlier, I came upstairs and I closed my door behind me.
Yeah.
And I was just sit on my computer doing stuff for an hour. And then I looked behind me and he's just sitting on my bed. I didn't even know he was in my room. So he gave me a jump there. And now it was pitch black in my room. And he's knocking stuff over trying to get out because I closed the door again.
You fool.
And I was like, what the fuck is in my room?
Oh my god, it's a ghost.
Yeah, I spooked myself.
You silly boy.
Josh, I don't really know what's going on, but I had a panic attack earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's okay. But...
Oh no, it was okay, I had a panic attack. It's fine, don't worry.
No, I get it all the time, but I'm really struggling to think straight now. My mind just keeps on jumping everywhere. I can't think on one thing. Yeah, I don't.
That's
really
okay. It's because you're all shaken up. It's fine. Don't freak out.
That's normal. That is
Freaking out will just make it worse. You just gotta stay chill. Try distracting yourself, play a game or something, watch a movie.
Or tune into the Gryith show.
Yeah, tune into the Gryith show. No, Jess, don't worry about it. Just draw something cool. Don't worry about it.
Like Wooloo.
Like Wooloo.
Thanks.
Pixar has announced their new film. What?
Soul.
It's called Soul. No one knows what it's about.
Soul.
The only thing Disney said about it is Pixar will take you on a journey from the streets of New York City to the cosmic realms to discover...
Is this an animated biopic of Rakim and Eric B?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Better be. That would be so strange to see.
That would be absolutely bizarre. But it's an original film. It's not based on anything else. They have confirmed that.
Alright.
And apparently it'll take you from the streets of New York City to the cosmic realms to discover the answers to life's most important questions.
Oh, that sounds very cheesy.
Coming this time next year. Exactly today next year, actually.
Alright. This is a bit of an off-topic question, kind of, but you know how there was that thing where people were talking about ages ago, how they came up with all their good movie ideas, like
in one place,
one session, yeah. Are they still doing those, or are they like?
No. The
or have
last
they
one
just
was
moved on to new ones?
the last ones were Up and Wall-E, and then they ran out, and then they're making new ideas. But I don't know why. I don't know why people.
Down the toilet.
Well, no. People keep saying, "Oh, those were the only good ideas." Was there some magical coffee that day? Why would those have been their only good ideas?
It's like different writers, and like, actually, no, it's not really a good excuse because like they got other writers after that to like flesh out the stories and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not really that sort of time, but it's like the writers have followed that time.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But then they have new writers now, don't they? So.
Yeah. But they haven't really
quite
said
weak recently, everywhere.
Yes.
Globally.
They haven't really said more about this film. But I think Pixar might be stretching themselves a little thin on this one because they've got Toy Story 4, which is a Pixar film releasing this summer. Then late this year they have Onward, the one that's
like shit.
It looks like someone's D&D campaign animated.
Oh yeah, that one
Yeah.
with Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah, and Spider-Man.
Oh.
It's Chris Pratt and Tom Holland. Yeah, Tom Holland's the younger one. It's Chris Pratt and Tom Holland.
Okay.
Then not 6 months later, they're going to be releasing Soul. So within 12 months, they're releasing 3 movies. These are animated movies. That's a pretty quick turnover.
Yeah, but I don't know. If they step up their writing game, it could be good. Because technology is getting easy for them to make like good-looking films. Like
I agree.
Sort of speed.
But I'm hoping that it's not all the same Pixar. I'm hoping they're using different denominations of Pixar to do these movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Moving on to our next story.
They'll probably have different teams working on it, definitely.
I hope so. Because if it's the same team, if they're just making films within 6 months, they're not going to be good, are they?
Yeah. I mean, it was bad when they had the same team of good writers working on like one film every like year or two.
Yeah.
That was way better, but you know.
Oh well.
You can't have how it was.
You cannot.
You have to have the new way.
Today, the title for the Kingsman prequel was announced. It's called
What, the King's Men?
The King's Man. Very creative.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It'll be in theaters February 2020, and it's called The King's Man.
I didn't go and see the sequel. I don't really care about
it wasn't
that
as good as
anymore.
the first. It was alright, but it wasn't as good as the first.
The first one was alright.
I love the first one, mostly for the
didn't see-
action, and I'm
yeah.
very visually oriented me.
Yeah.
The action was
It
great.
wasn't very inspiring to watch, though. I would say.
Inspiring?
Like usually, like when you see like a really good film, you go, "Oh, this is really inspiring. Look how like inspired all these features in it are." But like in that, it's like, yeah, it's like well shot, but like it doesn't really do anything that appeals to like my inner creator.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I do know what you mean, and I agree. It didn't. I think it did for me. The first one did anyway, because I'm a sucker for good action scenes. In fact, one of the things I want to do with my life eventually is make a series based on Hotline Miami.
Oh.
I'd fucking love to do that. That would be like a dream. But like a high budget series based on Hotline Miami, or at least a high quality series. That's what I want. I want
a Netflix original.
Yes, please, Netflix. Come on, Devolver will give you the rights. You kidding me?
He has no experience. That's what you look for, right? When you hire.
Yes, That's what
No,
Disney
they actually
does.
do. Do you remember that the thing where it was like the weird alien things with Matt Damon?
I do.
That the people that wrote that were like fresh out of writing school. So all you gotta do is go to them and say, "Hey, I want to make this," and they're like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
Do you remember the God particle, which later became the Cloverfield paradox, which was literally someone's first script?
All right.
I wish my first script would get picked up. Jesus. I don't
You gotta
remember. What's
kind
my
of
first
be
script?
good at writing. What's your
Oh,
first script that project you did?
that wasn't my first script. No,
That wasn't your first one.
I write all the time.
Well, I mean, if you haven't given your first script out to anyone, it's not really going to get anywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about. People should just find it through osmosis.
People should just like burgle your house.
Yes.
Your child at home and find like something you wrote when you were 10 and be like,
Please.
this is gold.
I want an award for something I wrote when I was 10. I did. I actually did.
What did you win?
I won the an award for under 15's writing for a book I wrote about two friends who went to a Mayan pyramid and fought a giant spider.
Why have you not told me this before?
Because I don't know, why have I never told you this before?
This is the stuff I need to know, and I want to read it now.
I don't know where it is. It was handwritten in a book somewhere. It's in my parents' place, probably.
You should do a dramatic reading of it on stream.
I'd love to. That'd be great.
Next time you're at your parents' house, just do it.
I will. I'll read it out and I'll make it into a video. So final news from E3. The final dregs of news are coming out. A Penn and Teller VR experience is going to be released.
Ooh.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Is it just going to be Penn telling me to shut the fuck up?
I hope. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it seems like. They release. There's this gameplay that I'm currently got on screen, and there's some interesting things they do with it. Like,
is it just gonna be Desert Bus?
No, why? Oh, man, that'd be great. Oh, wait, no. What are you on about? Desert Bus VR is already a thing.
Oh, fuck's sake!
It is. Yes, Desert Bus VR is already a thing. But in this scene here that I've got on screen, where you're doing a Houdini thing, Penn actually tells you to put on handcuffs or use the wrist straps for the controllers as handcuffs, so that you are more limited, so that the game is harder for you. I think that's really interesting. I think it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, definitely.
How would you get out?
How'd you get out? What do you mean, how'd you get out?
How would you get out?
Have a friend there with you. A lot of these seem like they are made to have friends with you. Like one of them, the other one they show in this demo is the catching a bullet in your teeth thing, right? You got to do that. Except what you've got to do is you've got to give your friend one of your controllers, and they are the one that has to shoot you.
I thought he was gonna like smack you in the teeth. You have to catch like the remote in your mouth.
No, the other controller acts as the gun, and in order to stop you from cheating, it tells you, here, stand further apart. You have to stand. The other controller has to be a certain distance from the person wearing a headset, so they have time to track to catch the bullets in their teeth. And I think that looks really fun.
Yeah,
I think that's really fun in general. Another one about the Houdini one. He tells you that you've got to whenever you go underwater, you should hold your breath to see if you can do it for real. It just sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, moving on to our next story. We've only got a couple more left. The launch trailer for My Friend Pedro is released, and it's amazing. It's really good. It's fully animated. Devolver's doing a lot of these fully animated trailers these days. They did one for Dead Cells. Honestly, I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna get My Friend Pedro. The soundtrack is so good. The gameplay looks fun. Visually, it's great. It's everything I like. Good soundtrack, good visuals, and violence. That's what I like. That's me in a nutshell.
The most important factor.
And violence, yes. It's like, look at some of my favorite games: Doom, Hotline Miami, Katana Zero. Good visuals, good soundtrack, violence. That's what I like. I've come to terms with this.
Oh, no.
I think it looks great, and I'm definitely going to grab it. It comes out tomorrow, and I'm probably just going to buy it. Do you think I should, Jess?
What? Sorry, what?
My friend Pedro, I could get it for £10. It's everything I like in a game.
Absolutely.
Did you hear me saying it's everything I like in a game?
That is just giving me it's giving me the Spider-Man vibes, Into the Spider-Verse vibes.
Yeah, I feel that. With the chromatic aberration, although it's a little more subtle here.
Yeah, definitely. Seems a bit.
Yes. Our next story, a Chinese, I believe, Japanese, some tech place, and a legit tech place released these images and claimed that they are of the Switch Mini, which is something that has been rumored for a long time, which will supposedly be a much cheaper version of the Switch that won't come with a dock. It's a fully portable version of the Switch, and it'll be like 3/4 of the price or something, 2/3 of the price.
Well, it's about time.
Well, it'll make it much more accessible for people. Personally, I'd still want to go with the big boy Switch. I like being able to detach the controllers, and as you can see in this one, you clearly can't detach the controllers on this one. But it seems legit. It seems genuinely legit because of the website it comes from, because of the people it comes from. Lots of leakers have confirmed this. They just announced Avengers Endgame is coming back to cinemas and extended again. Yes, I did see that. I'll talk about that actually. Avengers. It'll be the first thing that comes up. Jess, did you hear about this?
What?
Avengers Endgame is coming back to cinemas with more footage.
Interesting.
Has it been disproven, Tom? Because I heard it was legit. It was confirmed by some other people. Avengers Endgame coming back to cinemas with more footage. There's not really much more to say. That's all we've been told.
So they haven't said what they've added.
No, they just say that they have added something.
So you're gonna really make me sit through another 3 to 4 hours?
They just add in something at the end, a shot of Tony Stark's corpse.
Oh no!
Dear God.
Oh no! 10 more minutes of Tom Holland acting like he's crying.
Maybe they'll add in a scene of Thor actually having an end to his character arc.
True.
Like Captain America and Iron Man did.
Hulk an arc rather than
He doesn't need an arc.
Mighty Boy now.
But the thing is,
excuse me, he doesn't need an arc. He's one of the 4
he
originals.
Yeah, you're right, but he doesn't have an arc started, and the film makes it very clear that the 3 main characters are Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. And it gives Captain America and Iron Man very satisfying endings to their character arcs, but Thor just becomes fat funny man.
Wait, who's this?
What?
Who is this?
Who's who?
The twitch.tv/Gryith.
Yes, welcome to twitch.tv/Gryith.
Ah, shit, I expected so.
Ah, shit, it's Streamer.
Oh, shit, a rat!
Has it been disproven, Tom? I'd like some confirmation on that. I'm sure it has been. Anyway, our last story for the day is once again Harry Potter Wizards Unite. But Harry Potter Wizards Unite released its launch trailer because the game is coming out in the UK and the US and nowhere else on Friday. So Kat won't be able to play it.
Everyone's gay.
Yeah, one of the I was saying earlier, Kat, one of the foundables will be that Dumbledore and Grindelwald fucking. It'll be great.
No, that is hot and gay.
It is. And on June as well. Anyway, this trailer, unironically, is one of the best trailers I've seen in a long time. It's a really good trailer for lots of reasons. Number one, it's really well directed. The visual effects are really good. It does a great job of introducing the story, because yes, this game has a story. It does a great job. It very subtly shows you some of the foundables. All of these things that you see here are more dramatic representations of some of the actual foundables that you can see in the game. And the 3 player characters that you see are really good representations of the 3 classes you can choose, because there are full RPG-esque skill trees in the game. And they each of them uses different spells from different classes in the battles that they show. And the enemies are all enemies you can actually fight in the game. And my personal favorite is at the very end. You see this. And this is a recreation of one of the foundables. If I get up the... Oh, wait, actually, it'll probably be in the description. If I get up the... Oh, God damn it. I'm going to need to get it up on Google Play. Google Play Harry Potter. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, not Hogwarts Mystery. Jesus Christ. Right. One of the foundables in the game that they have shown in the marketing time and time again, and I hope it's still there. Yeah, there it is this one of Harry Potter himself having his soul sucked out by a Dementor, and you casting Expecto Patronum. And that is what is being recreated at the end of this trailer, and it's really, really cool. And they do a great job of taking a couple clips from the movies and integrating them into the trailer. Clips of Harry and the Dementors from the movies. The acting's also really good on all of the actors in the trailer. This is just a great trailer. I'm not one to praise trailers of all things, but this is a good trailer. And I'm looking forward to the release of the game this Friday.
What if real movie?
What if what?
What if real movie?
What if...
What if this was like an actual movie instead of a game?
Then it will probably be better than Fantastic Beasts, I'll be honest. This trailer's better than Fantastic Beasts 2.
Oh.
Unironically.
Do you think that it's going to use voice commands to do the spells?
That would be cool. I was actually saying earlier, I wonder if they're going to have motion controls, or if they're going to do it like you swipe a certain shape on the screen or something.
That'll probably be it.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, probably.
I was gonna.
Yep.
I was gonna say something real rude, but never mind.
Oh. Well, okay, the thing for me about this, the thing that makes me so excited about this is that Pokemon Go, this won't be as popular as Pokemon Go, I'm calling it now. For a couple reasons. Number one, Pokemon is the highest earning media franchise in the world. So obviously this Harry Potter's not as popular as that. Number two, Pokemon Go is very simple and easy to pick up. Whereas this looks more complex. There are multiple forms of gameplay. There's not just catching Pokemon. There's fighting bad guys, saving people. There's finding collectibles. There's the port keys, which take you to a VR segment. All sorts of stuff. There's RPG elements, as I said, with the skill trees. I think it looks more complex than Pokemon Go, but that might scare away some more casual players. So I think this is going to be... I'm hoping Niantic's not going to play it safe, and they're going to really go crazy with this one. Because in the past they have. With like, you look at Pokemon Go compared to Ingress, it's infinitely better, and I hope this is infinitely better than Pokemon Go. The location-based AR community needs something like this. Not that there's a community for that. It's just me, by myself. I'm the only person that likes these kinds of games. The best thing we've got at the moment that isn't...
It comes out Saturday, right?
It comes out Friday. It comes out on Friday.
Oh, hey, because I'm going to be able to play it around bed.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. And also, do you know what else is arriving on Friday? Oh my god, there's a seagull outside, but the wind's so strong that he's trying to fly, but he's just not moving. It's great.
Aww.
Anyway, do you know what else is coming on Friday? My Oculus Quest.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
And maybe an iPad.
And maybe an iPad.
Maybe.
Well, anyway. That's it. That's actually all of the stories for the show.
That was a quick show.
It's been a slow news week because it's just after E3, so everyone's said everything they want to say.
Damn.
I think next week it will be more interesting. There will be things like I'll have a lot to say about the Oculus Quest. I'll have a lot to say about Wizards Unite. I'll have a lot to say about my friend Pedro. I'm looking forward to it.
What do you remember like a while back when you were doing a Gryith show and there was like you found like this like leaked stuff from a potential Harry Potter game
Yeah.
that was unannounced. Did anything come of that yet? Or
No. But the
nothing?
thing is, that may have been pre-alpha footage. That may have been pitch footage is the thing. Let me see if I can get that video up, because all that footage has been removed. But my channel is small enough, luckily, that no one ever noticed that I posted that footage. So let me get my video up on it. I think it was the first ever video I did our home finding that it was in.
yeah, that's right.
I think that's probably why you've seen it.
Hey, I sometimes watch Gryith show.
Gryith show.
Gryith show.
Gryith show live.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
how
is
can
this-
we forget live?
The live, but it's only live now.
I mean, the chat.
Oh, let me take a look here. That's very accurate, Cat.
Yeah, I know. I
don't
remember.
get it. Is Keanu the happy boy?
No, he's just
Or
a
is
small
he
boy.
bad?
Look at him. He's tiny. He's teeny
Oh
tiny.
yeah, I have to show you guys something, okay? So you see this meme?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
still loading for me because my internet's terrible. Oh no.
Do you see that? The text.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I took way
and
too
thing
long
is,
reading
I've
that.
never noticed his head, because also this one. There's also in this face. Like, yeah, I've never noticed that. Like, it's weird.
I think it might be this
I'm gonna
one.
be honest, I haven't seen that meme format before.
Where is it? I cannot find that Harry Potter footage. I know it's in one of the Gryith show episodes, but I do not know which. Wow, I look so weird shaven. I'm not used to seeing myself in my weakened state. All my power comes from my beard.
From your pubic face.
From my uggo.
Holy shit, was that back before Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was released?
Yeah, you can still find a bunch of...
Oh, that's a nostalgia trip right there.
It is.
Except not really nostalgia. But no, yeah.
That's not it. No. Oh man, I can't find it. But I do have, in one of these Gryith show episodes, the original footage from that leaked Harry Potter game. So that may have been pitch footage. It may have been pre-alpha footage is the thing. So we may, if that is legit, we may not see it again for another year, another couple years. Who knows? It just depends on the development cycle. But I find it hard to believe that footage was fake. It may have been a cancelled project even. Who knows? Anyway, I think that's it for the Gryith show today.
Oh no.
Be sure to go to Gryith After Dark, where we're going to be having a more casual chat, because I just don't want to be live anymore right now. Thank you for coming. Please be sure to follow the channel if you aren't already, and join the Discord, because we're going to be doing Gryith After Dark. See you around, and see you tomorrow, where I'm going to be doing another game stream. Bye-bye now. Actually, gotta do a thing. Gotta do a thing first. Guys, say something. Guys, say something interesting for a sec.
Yes, I'm gonna say the N-word.
No, you got a longer sec.
Oh, I've got nothing.
God damn it. You guys are useless. All right.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse
House
of
of
the
the
cell.
cell. Yep. Bye, everyone.